Hi everyone, welcome to Trax Gaming in what will be the second last weekly mailbox of this year. Now, I'm not gonna stall you too much because everyone is very busy with Christmas and maybe in preparation to the upcoming days as well towards New Year. So we're not gonna stall too long, and maybe this will just be good to break all of the holiday preparation stress so you can watch a little bit of a calming, good gold collecting video. So that means I will transport myself into the lower corner of the screen. Here we go. And we can start the weekly mailbox as it should be. Although, yeah, you can see the mailbox already running. I'm not gonna announce everything. We're gonna keep it short, nice, not too long, as everyone will be running low on time these days. So even myself, so I gotta do this rather quick and not blah 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 for too long. The recap for this week, it involves getting a lot less sales on any of the notorious stuff. So I think a lot of servers will see the same behavior, less sales coming through. People are really waiting for 8.3, and with the holidays, I know a lot of people will have more time. So kids that go to school and stuff, but also a lot of people who are out on the holidays. Just simple as that. So we see a lot less sales in notorious stuff because people are holding up on their gold, not even for saving up for a Longboi or whatever, but also not knowing what to do before 8.3, or just simply holding on to their gold to buy stuff in 8.3 with the new raid. Not new consumables, but need consumables for the new raid. And in that case, enchanting and alchemy, even a little bit of inscription. And then also getting the upgrades for all of the alts with the new uncanny stuff, unless the new catch-up gear is going rather, is obtainable very easy. So yes, we saw a lot less sales than that on those. And when people were restocking, like 2 or 3 weeks ago, some of the prices of materials fluctuated very, very high, and then very low, and again very high. Then it stayed up for high for quite a while, and now it's dropping a little bit more. So we now see, especially on our server, that a lot of people are done restocking or stocking up for 8.3. So a lot of the prices are coming down on enchants as well. They're getting really, really cheap. And last week, Miss farmed up the recipe for Vial of the Sands. Yeah, and this week we sold 7 Vial of the Sands, together with 3 blacksmithing mounts, a steel-bound harness. And also we completed in this week 2 sky golems and listed them on the auction house. And those 2 sold as well. So a total of 12 mounts. That means that it was indeed a good week after all. But yeah, we invested the time to farm these. You can see that on my last stream. I posted that video up on YouTube as well. The highlights of stream number 3, where I went out into Firelands with a potion of the treasure finder just to get a lot of pyrites. Very easy, like 30 in an hour is about the average of pyrite ore that you can grab within Firelands from all of these tiny treasure chests with potion of treasure finding. Also farmed up a lot of volatile fire, a lot of volatile air, a lot of volatile water, and a lot of volatile life, together with a lot of cataclysm flowers, where the prices went up to about 100 gold on some herbs. So it was necessary for us to farm these, as the profit went smaller and smaller, and if we had to buy out the materials for 7 Vial of the Sands, and we made another 3 to list on the auction house, so 10 Vial of the Sands, we would come short on materials in our server. So it was really worth the investment of farming all this stuff up. And also with Winter's Veil, we got 2 or 3 minions of Grumpus. We got a lot of Grumplings. We have a few medallions of the Legion, but as with every Winter's Veil, those prices are coming down, so that's something for the future to sell. So it's a good investment. It only takes a few minutes of time every day. So the minion one was going on the auction house around 100,000 gold. If it drops too much, then we're going to keep it for afterwards. So that's a good investment made. So that was kind of the week for us. And with all those raid farming, what we see as well, we were listing Ember Silk bags for a long time for like 600 to 700 gold each. But there's a huge shortage of Ember Silk cloth and Ember Silk bolts of Ember Silk on our server. So we kind of took that opportunity to just list all the bolts as is in stacks of 20, and they went for over 1,000 gold for a stack of 20 Ember Silk bolts. So we're gonna keep on doing those. Check out opportunities, because yeah, we craft with that stuff, so you will automatically get to see how expensive some items are. Do the research, look it up, and see what's going on. If there's a huge shortage, sometimes you can make a lot of gold on something very simple, like everyone with the legendaries making Arcanite bars, because you can transmog them in 8.3. A lot of people are making profit just by farming arcane crystals off a thorium, and Ungoro Crater is very good for that. Because it's a crater, you just circle the outline, farm thorium ore, and you have a chance of getting arcane crystals. And if you make arcanite bars out of them, you can even make more gold. And it's something so simple. This is just pure classic stuff. And it makes you huge amounts of gold if you're willing to just farm a little bit. If you have the opportunity to just flip these, then do so. And a lot of service prices just started spiking, and there will be a continuous demand, because who doesn't want a legendary item to be transmogrified on your 120 weapon? Like, yeah, of course. So that's a little bit of the week for us. So we finished up last week with 7.5 million out of the 10 million needed, with still 4 weeks to go. And you can see now up there in the list that we now have 8.3 million gold in the guild bank with 3 weeks to go. And this week alone, again, 1.3 million gold. Although I'm foreseeing a little bit of a setback. Not really a setback, but just less amounts of gold coming in for this week because of double holiday, Christmas and New Year. So I don't think we can get like 1.7 million within a week. That would be crazy. And it would be really unnecessary, because the challenge was going up till January 15th. It is running so rapidly. And with that said, from Team Trax, we wish you a Merry Christmas. Have fun making all that gold. And we will see you in another episode. Bye-bye.